Breaking news.
Hurricane Sandy was the most destructive hurricane of the 2012 hurricane season, having winds that extended up to 820 miles.
It has killed over 285 people from the Caribbean all the way up to the East Coast.
People have lost their lives directly from the hurricane, and others died from hypothermia due to power outages, carbon monoxide, and accidents during the cleanup.
Over 200,000 homes have been destroyed, 8 million people have been left without power, and over 15,000 flights have been canceled during this natural disaster.
There has also been more than $60 billion in economic damage in the U.S. and at least $315 million in damage in the Caribbean.
Hurricane Sandy started as a tropical wave in the Caribbean. It then developed into a tropical depression, and by October 22nd, it was categorized as a tropical storm. It made landfall in Jamaica and was categorized as a hurricane on October 24th, when the maximum sustained winds reached 74 miles per hour.
This tropical storm developed into a hurricane due to three main reasons. One was the energy and moisture was above normal sea surface temperatures in the Atlantic, creating more energy.
The second is that there was a dip in the jet stream that caused the steering of the storm from east to west.
The third reason was the lunar high tide raised the sea level 20% higher than usual, making the storm surges worse along the East Coast.
Many people are arguing that climate change and rising temperatures have played a big role in causing this storm. The high temperatures have caused water temperatures to be abnormally warm, moisture content to rise, and higher water levels.
Sandy gained strength over open water, becoming a Category 2. Then when hitting Cuba early October 25th, it went back to a Category 1.
On October 26th, it swept across the Bahamas. After hitting the 5 Caribbean nations, it began towards the East Coast.
It weakened to a tropical storm on October 27th, but then gained strength again to become a Category 1 hurricane before turning north towards the U.S. coast.
It made landfall in the United States on October 29th, striking near Atlantic City, New Jersey, with winds of 80 miles per hour.
The storm surge has been at record levels in Battery Park in New York City at 13.88 feet. It has caused trees, power lines, and boardwalks to be ripped down and left subway tunnels flooded.
It also caused people to be stranded at their homes and required them to be rescued on boats.
Hurricane Sandy came to an end on November 2nd, but there will definitely be a next time due to climate change.
Measures that have been created to be more prepared for the next disaster are evacuation routes have been recreated to include people that are even deeper inland from shore since flooding went further than expected.
Also, many streets were raised places, and the subway system in New York City created new mechanisms to prevent flooding, and safeguards were placed on electricity to keep the streetlights running.
Also, Obama has passed the Disaster Relief Appropriations Act and H.R. 41, which allow for more funding to disaster relief.
Thanks for watching.